Welcome to the On My Workbench channel. In my last video, I talked about how we had a tree that was blown down across our driveway, and we had to get a tree crew to cut it up. And I kept the wood for use in my wood stove to keep my workshop warm in the winter, and that I needed a log splitter to split it into smaller sizes. So my wife and I drove to Cookeville to get a Harbor Freight log splitter, and on the way back my wife wanted to stop at Walmart. Like my last video, this video was not sponsored by Harbor Freight, nor was it sponsored by Volkswagen. All of my videos are 100% sponsored by me. However, YouTube does put commercials on my non-monetized videos. So much for paying your fair share, right YouTube? While I was waiting, a guy drove up in this Bug and pulled into a parking space directly in front of me. I have owned around 90 VWs of different years and flavors, but the Bug has always been my favorite. So I got out of the car to take a look at the Bug. I looked it over and asked him if it was a 1970, and he said no, it was a 2004. When I looked at him like he was nuts, he laughed and said, "You've probably never seen one of these." It was made in Mexico in 2004, and 2004 was the last year that they were produced in Mexico. They were only produced in two colors, beige like the ones in the photos, and light baby blue. The baby blue would be my preference. Only 1,500 were produced in each color. The car has electronic fuel injection. I looked at the engine, and the injection system bolts to the top of the intake manifold just like a carburetor does on the older Bugs. Unfortunately, I had a brain fart and did not take any photos of the engine. Sorry about that. I'm old and forgetful. It has disc brakes on all four corners and an alternator. It's a modern car with an old school Bug look. As can be seen in the photos, the bumpers are somewhat different, with the front turn indicators located in the bumpers. The owner told me that he had found it for sale on the internet, and that he and his wife flew to Mexico on New Year's Eve and bought it from a private owner for $7,500 US cash. The lady that he bought it from met them at a restaurant where his wife and the seller went to the restroom, where she counted out $7,500 cash, and the lady wrote them a bill of sale for the car. In Mexico, cars don't have titles, just registrations, and the tags don't have expiration dates on them. I asked him how he registered it, and he said it's not. I asked how he got insurance on it, and he said his insurance company told him they did not care if it was registered or not, that they would still insure it without it being registered. He only has liability insurance on it. Volkswagen stopped selling air-cooled cars in the U.S. in the late 1970s due to the emissions bullshit. Had it not been for that, I think they could have sold millions of these in the U.S. Please leave a comment below and let me know what you think about this little Bug. Please check back with the On My Workbench channel for more videos on cool stuff. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, and click the little bell. And thanks for watching the On My Workbench channel.